It took a lot of hard shit just to learn how not to break down and stop, baby. No matter what I've seen in the past, I won't let it impact how we grow now, baby. But can't let it slip away, drift away, can go to waste, go to.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Arial'Monique, and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, you will be seeing me create this look that I have here. My updated everyday makeup routine. I am using new products, different techniques. So stay tuned to see how I achieve this look. Hey y'all, I'm back today with another video. As you can see by the title of this video, I am here today to do an updated makeup routine. I know I've done multiple in the past, but this time around, it's been some new products that has came out by now, and I've used a few. I'm enjoying a few. There's a few that I'm not feeling right now, but I don't want to make this introduction too long because listen, my lips are chapped. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. So first thing I want to do is I am going to use my lip sleeping mask. I feel like every girl in the world almost uses this. I use it, but honestly, I don't feel like it does no. I just feel like it's just good for moisturizing. You don't do nothing else. Like I don't even wear it at night. Also, all of my skincare has been done already. So I've washed, just my toner, my moisturizer, all that good stuff. So the first thing I am going to do, I am going to go in with my Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. So this here, it's getting a little low because I use it a lot. But I love this. It's really sticky, but it does the job. It does the job, so trust me. I feel like with certain products you don't have to spend a lot of money on, and some you have to splurge on, but this is one thing that I feel like for 10 bucks you're gonna get your money's worth. So I'm just gonna go ahead and that on. So also, usually I would use my NARS foundation. Don't get it twisted. I still am a NARS girl to the end for foundation. But I went to Sephora for my birthday and I got some samples of the Makeup by Mario foundation. So that is what I am going to use today. They gave me 2 samples, and from what I've seen, you do not need a lot. So I got 2 samples here. One is a little darker, one is a little lighter. I'm going to go for the lighter version. Maybe I'll need this darker one in maybe 2 months when it's scorching hot in Atlanta. But right now, it's not. It's on my normal skin tone. You know, different shades for different seasons. So I usually do my foundation first, but I am going to switch that up today, and I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows first. Brush those out. And what I am using is my Morphe pencil in the shade Chocolate Mousse. So I love this pencil because it has the brush on one end and the other end is the pencil. I used to be a huge fan of the pomade, but for some reason I'm just not feeling it. I just feel like the natural brows are just becoming more of a thing. I know a lot of girls like to use the, I have some, I'm not gonna lie, like the brow lift, but I don't have enough brows for that type of eyebrow look. I wish I did because the girls is killing it. But for me personally, it's not for me. So I am going to go back to using pencils, which I've been using a lot lately. So I'm just going to go ahead, and I don't have contacts in, so y'all know I can't see. So I'm just going to have my mirror here, and I'm just going to brush out my brows with that end of the spoolie, which is great to have. And then there's a nice little fine point for the pencil. You can see that. Trying to. So I'm going to outline my eyebrow like I normally would. I'm just going to fill in with the pencil as normal. And the same way you would do the pomade, you'll outline first and then you'll fill in. Now that I have my eyebrows on, I am now going to go ahead and apply my foundation, and then I'll go in to conceal them. So I am going to be going in with my Makeup by Mario sample. So she wrote the samples down on the bag. So this will be the shade 230. So she gave me two shades, 230, and then she gave me 240, I believe that's what that says. So yeah, we're gonna go in with the 230. And I am just gonna take my e.l.f. concealer brush, because I just want to apply a little bit, because what I've seen is that you don't need a lot of this. Just watch how it glides on. So I feel as though after I've had, this is a sample. So I'm gonna see how this goes throughout the day, and then I'll decide if I wanna use Makeup by Mario foundation full term. So then I'll go ahead and store and buy the full size one. If they even have any, they barely have any products left on the shelves. We're gonna go ahead and just blend this out. And I am using my Real Techniques brush number 200. Okay, now that I have my foundation on, I am going to go in with my concealer. Still using e.l.f. Not gonna lie, love me some e.l.f. concealer. And this is in the shade Medium Beige. Everything will be linked in the description box below. And then while I am allowing that to sit, I am going to go in with more concealer, and I'm going to go ahead and conceal my brows now. Using that same e.l.f. concealer brush. One thing I learned with doing makeup is I feel as though when I first started doing makeup, I used to be scared like to use the product. Use the product. Don't go super light on everything. Some things require you to go light and some things require you to use the product. I feel like concealer, use the product. Because if you put a good amount, like how I did this brow, that's enough to go ahead and bring it down and then apply your eyeshadow on top of that once you've done all the proper steps. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow. I kind of messed that one up, but it's okay. It's nothing that I can't fix. So what I'm going to do is I still have a little bit of concealer left here, so I'm just really going to just put that here and put that here and let that sit for a little bit as well. So when I say use enough, I mean by pulling this down. So you're going to go ahead and pull the concealer down with the brush. I look crazy, but it's gonna pull together. So I am going to take my Real Techniques brush 402. This is the one here. And I'm just gonna take that brush and I'm just gonna blend that out. You can bring it down, how I just did this side, because your concealer is going to come up. So once I have that done pretty good, I'm just gonna go ahead and start to blend my concealer underneath the eye. And what I like to do is I like to start here, right here. And so you want to start on the outside and come up. And then do the same for the other side. You see how it's looking so far? The middle part is still a little wet, but you're gonna keep going gradually up. Trying not to get this in my eye. I know I'm blind. And depending on your preference of choice, like you want a brighter under eye, you can go in and then after you blended this, you can go ahead and put like a little drop of another concealer that's a little brighter than the one you normally use. I'm trying to make this as detailed as possible. That's why I'm showing you exactly what brushes I'm using and everything to achieve all of it. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this part here into my mouth. And I'm going to take that and just bring it sideways and go down and under. And my chin. I just want to know if anybody else that make those crazy facial expressions when doing their makeup besides me. Boom. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my top. I like to do my nose concealer last because I don't really let that sit for too long. I kind of just put it on there and blend it in right away. And when you do this area, don't go too far up because then it makes your forehead look bigger. And me personally, I already have a big forehead. So I don't need it to look no bigger than what it is. So I'm just gonna go right here in this area, right above the brows, and blend. And if you went a little too far up, take your beauty blender that's damp already and just kind of pat her out, blend her out. I look crazy. But next step, what I do here is I take my setting spray, Morphe, the black can, is that girl. I'm just gonna do a quick boom. Fan her out. Fan her out. So dramatic. And what I'll do next is, I usually don't care about the setting powder that I use for the top of my eyes, but today we're going to be using the One Size Patrick Store. See, is the light killing me? Yeah, the Patrick Store One Size in the shade Translucent. So what I usually do is just dump some of this out on something. Right here I have a napkin here, so I'm just going to do a little bit there. And I am going to take another brush that I have, which is the same setting brush as the 402 Real Techniques brush. And I'm just going to take a little bit, dab that. Kind of dust her off a little bit. You don't want to use too much. And I'm just going to place that on top of my eyelids here. To set that concealer on your eyelids. Okay. Bam. So what I want to do next is I want to go ahead and I'm going to use my eyeshadow palette. I usually use my Juvia's Place, but sometimes, I'm not going to lie, for a simple everyday look, she's still Juvia's Place. But I'm going to use my bronzer palette for Juvia's Place. This is in the shade 10, the tan palette. And she has 2 shades. So I use this on a lot of my clients to contour them out. I have 2 different palettes. I have this one in 10 and I have it in dark. So if I want to use this on my eyes, I usually use this top one here. Just a quick little eyeshadow look, not too much. It's going to be a very natural glam. As soon as I find my brush. Okay, and the brush that I'm going to be using for this, I use a lot of e.l.f. brushes, I'm not going to lie. And this has rubbed off, but it's probably just a regular eyeshadow brush with e.l.f. Yeah, it's rubbed off because clearly I use it a lot. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to use that. And like I said, don't be scared to use it. But they say use it or lose it. Because makeup does expire, ladies. So all of those old makeup products that you haven't used in forever, you might want to throw them out. Okay, so that is what I'm doing on the eyes. Very simple, very natural. Yes, I'm still real white right now, but it's okay. So I do have the Makeup by Mario contour stick, which is great. I do love it. However, I'm not really I'm more of a powder girl. I like powders, but I have used this a few times and I like it. Not saying that I won't use it again. I most definitely will. I like it, but I'm a powder girl, as I mentioned, so I am going to go in with my handy dandy Fenty Beauty, and this is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation in shade 460. So I am going to take this and I'm going to also use another Real Technique brush, and this is the blush brush, and this is the number 400. So here's the brush here. Pretty sure y'all all of these brushes, they come to pack. So if you buy the pack, it comes with Beauty Blender. These brushes, you're good to go. Just buy the pack. I think it's like $20. So I'm going to take this brush here and I'm just going to dig me out a little bit. Gotta have my mirror. And I'm just going to go ahead and go around in my contour areas. So forehead. And I feel as though if you're newer to using all these products or doing all of this with your makeup, I feel as though powder is easier to use versus trying to blend out some liquid contour. Because sometimes you may put it on and it becomes too harsh. So we're going to go there. Boom. Makes a difference, makes a difference. So next what I want to do here is I am going to go ahead and I'm going to put my concealer on my nose. And I'm not going to do a lot. My nose is already small. But I'm just going to go ahead and go right down the middle. And I always do a little boop at the tip. So once you have that, I'm going to go ahead and just blend that out. I'm going to start with my brush and then I always finish with my Beauty Blender. And you can bring it up in here because I haven't set that area yet. It's still kind of, my concealer is still there. Boom. So now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and set my face. Yes. Everyone has their own order of doing things. I really don't mind setting my face before the contour. After, it's usually after. So as I already contoured, I'm just going to go ahead and set mine out. And then I can go ahead and move on to other things like eyeliner. I play too much, so don't mind me. I bought a pack of these little cute thingies from Amazon. You can find them there. I did want the e.l.f. one. It's sold out. So e.l.f., if you're watching, I'm your girl. Send me some. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to go ahead and dab that into my setting powder, the one size translucent setting powder. I actually like using these. And the key with setting powder, I feel like it has to be on here smoothly. It can't be kind of blotchy, even though mine is a little bit. But I kind of dust some off, and then I'm going to go in and pat it. And I also make sure I always have it on the corners here to make sure that you are getting up in there. So we're going to go ahead and apply. Remember, I already sprayed my setting spray, so we're good. I'm going to go here, you see, here. And we're going to bring it down and up, just like that. And it pretty much took all of my stuff off of here, except for the bottom part because I didn't pat that in. That's just extra that I'm probably going to dust off and drop it back in my container. So yeah, I applied it better this time on this one. Nice full. I'm going to take the extra, hit my chin, go up under here, and dab my forehead. And the nose. Boom. Now I'm back looking casket ready. Joking. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to, since I already did my eyeshadow, I kind of want to put a little bit more, give me a little bit more brown. So I'm going to go in with the one underneath. Just put a little bit more. And so now what I want to do, I'm going to let it sit for a little bit. You don't have to let it sit there for long. That's totally unnecessary. So I'm just going to take me some eyeliner. So I do like liquid. Sorry. So this is, again, another e.l.f. product. As I mentioned, you don't have to have everything super expensive. This one works just fine if you are into liquid. And I can't remember the other one, but there is a good cream gel one. I'll link it below. I can't think of it off the top of my head. If you are into the creams and gels, I think that's just much faster. So let's go ahead and do it. I wish I could really get close and personal, but we're going to have to do this one other day. Somebody's going to have to film this for me. I love eyeliner. If you didn't know, now you know. I will say my favorite beauty girl, makeup girl, who got the best eyeliner in the game. Best eyeliner in the game. Laneige. She's so cold with it. It's ridiculous. Like, she's amazing. That's my girl. I've been watching her forever. So, hey, girl. kind of added the extra dot up there on accident. Don't tell nobody. So, once my eyeliner is done, we don't have too much steps left. Blush, lashes, under eye, and lips. So, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and knock this this setting powder off. It's been sitting for a good little minute. We're good. I wish I could tell y'all the name of this little randy brush that I use. I only use this really to dust this off. I done had this brush for forever. I don't even know where I got this from. Maybe I should get another one. So, y'all want to send me some makeup brushes? Let me know. But I'm just gonna go ahead and dust this off. Chin. Forehead. Okay. Be careful on that side, it's a little wet over there still. So, but as you're dusting this off, be pressing it in at the same time. You don't want to just dust it off and it's gone. So what I want to do now is, since I haven't contoured my nose, I usually don't do too much contour of my nose. You can use the Juvia's Place palette I showed you, or you can use, well, I'm going to go back in with my Fenty, because that's what I use to contour my whole face. And this brush is also in that pack that I told you all about. This is the Deluxe Crease Brush. Maybe I'm using it for a different reason, because I don't really do all that creasing of the eyeshadow. But guess what? We're going to. And I'm just going to slightly go in here. Yeah. And bring it up to the nose and the eyes. There we go. So now, since I've done that, I want to just go back in with my Morphe brush, Morphe eyebrow pencil, and I just want to brush my eyeshadows up. Who's on my eye? I'm gonna go ahead and brush my eyebrows again. I'm going to touch this one up because it's the one that I said I messed up earlier. Boom. Perfect. So what I want to do now, since I've done that, I am going to go in with blush. What are we using for blush? I do have liquid blushes. I do want to try the Rare Beauty one. So I am going to get that one day and I'm going to try that with y'all, but today I'm not doing it. I have also a liquid blush by Laneige that I've tried, but I like to put this on first, and I only like to use this when I'm using all liquid. So today is not the day for that, but maybe another day will. You know what? That's going to be my next makeup video. It's going to be all liquids and creams. No powders, except for setting powder, of course, but we're going to do that. So I love a good blush, and I am using a makeup palette by a young lady. I took her makeup class. The palette is Made Beauty Collection. So she's great. I took one of her makeup classes in 2021. Wow, it's been a minute. But what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take the same brush that I used to dust off, and I'm going to use like a rosy pink. So this is the one that I always go for. Right here is called Cheeky. So I'm just going to go in, dab that a few times. dust the excess off. And I'm going to take this and I'm just gonna do my cheeks. Let's get rosy. I'm still one of the girls to do this. And bring it up. Do your cheeks. Bring it up. And I also like to put a little bit on my nose. Boom. It's giving real rosy. But that's the way I like it. So if that's too much for you, you can always dust it off with a brush or something. Try to take a little bit off. I did do a lot, overdid it. But it's okay. Boom. So next thing, what I want to do is I am going to go in with my Sephora. Let me tell you about this product, okay? I stand with this product forever. This is the Sephora Micro Smooth. What shade is this? It's in the shade Deep, number 60. This here, Micro Smooth, ask anybody about it. They're going to tell you the truth. I am going to take this brush for my Micro Smooth. I'm just going to take this here, and I'm going to put it everywhere where I contour. So here, boom, other side. Across the top, on the jaw, other side. And a little dab on the nose. Love it. It just brings everything together. It's literally called Micro Smooth because it's making you smooth. So after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use a little eyeliner. And put it underneath. Depends on what I'm going for the day. If I like black, I like white. Have a little fun. But for an everyday look, I'm going with black. And this is, I'm trying to move fast because my camera is dying and I'm running out of storage. So this right here is the NYX eye pencil in the shade black. And I'm going to put this in a waterline. Okay. Eyes are getting so watery. Joking. So next what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and do my lip. And then I'm going to pop my lashes on. So as far as my lip, I know Chestnut, MAC pencil, all, it's my favorite, right? But don't get it twisted. There's other lip liners that you can use. I love the Chestnut one. But for today, I am going to use my NYX. This is in the shade Rebel Kind. This is the NYX Line Loud. This here, just as great as Chestnut. I'm never going to stop using Chestnut. So let me just say that never will I ever stop using Chestnut. But for today, we're going to use NYX. And my lips are a little oily from earlier. I just want to wipe that off. And go ahead and line my lips. Boom. Look, it's coming together. It's coming together. It's pretty much together. Let's be clear. But for the lip gloss, the lipstick, this is Morphe Liquid Lipstick in the shade Taunt. Maybe I can see that. There it goes, the shade Taunt. So I'm going to take this. This is actually my favorite one. The other one is somewhere. But it's called Backseat Love. Y'all curious about the other one that I'm looking for. It's called Backseat Love. Love that one too. We're just going to go in and put that in the middle. pat those lips together. I do feel like this liner is definitely deeper than Chestnut. But I feel like this one glides on more and I'm able to move it around a little bit more. Because with Chestnut, I would have had to go back in already and put more. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. So next, I'm going to let that dry. And I'll be back. So, y'all, I am back. I have my eyelashes on. Hair down. I'm ready. But last but not least, the last step for this is to, of course, spray your face down with your setting spray. But I want to go ahead and do my lip gloss first. If you don't know, now you know. I love a good lip plumper, like the one that's like plumping. I want to feel the tingle. I have other products if you don't like the tingle though. But for me, I'm addicted to lip plumper. Hi, my name is Ariel. I'm addicted to lip plumper. No, but just joking. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. lip plumping gloss in the shade Sparkling Rosette. So here it is. Love this, by the way. This is one of my favorite lip plumpers, all the shades. It's this one, and then it's a dang, I can't think of the other name of it, but I'll link below just in case if y'all want to use that one as well. But Sparkling Rosé for me today. Feel the tingle. Feel the tingle. And you can still see my lip liner, which is great to give it a nice pink look. So, last but not least, as I mentioned, setting spray. Let's do it. Whew. But yeah, this is my final everyday go-to updated makeup routine with new products. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below if I wasn't able to explain things clear enough. If you have any questions on any products that I used or any steps that I took or something that I did not include that you thought I should have, let me know in the comments, and make sure you follow me on Instagram at I'm Arial'Monique, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel. I know it's been a minute, but consistency is the key, and we're going to go for consistency this year. So that's it. That's all. Thank you so much. I love y'all, and see y'all next time.